Yes, people, we are live back in the building. A big day in Group H awaits. We're watching the Black Stars versus Uruguay. Revenge for 2010. Let's see. And then we've got in the other game Portugal versus South Korea. We'll be covering this game as well. My guy CM should be here in a bit. Some of the man they may come through as and when things are going on. But today we've got a big, huge game and I cannot wait. But before you do anything, people, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button as well. If you're new, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff right there. I'm going to go into these. Well, first and foremost, the situation in the group, and then we'll go into the lineups. And then we'll actually sit back, kick back, watch the game, get your popcorn, water, drinks, whatever you need to do right now, because it's going to be a hell of an afternoon. Let me get into sharing this screen and give you the situation in Group H as we head into the final day. So, as you can see, Portugal are top with 2 wins from their 2 games, obviously beating Ghana in that first opening fixture for themselves by 3 goals to 2, and they have 6 points. So currently, they are through to the next round. They're through to the next round. There's a possibility that they might not come top, depending on if results go the other way, and we'll discuss. They play South Korea today, who need to win to have any chance of qualifying for the knockout stages in this group. Ghana are in second place with 1 win and one defeat from their opening 2 games. They have a goal difference of 0. So goal difference is going to be key here as well, people. So make sure you're keeping an eye on those tables. I'm going to try and get a live table as goals go in as well. I'll make sure that is up and running as well before we get into it. But Ghana are second right now, so currently we're in the position to qualify from the group in second place, and we'll be facing the winner of Group G in the last 16. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. South Korea, as I mentioned, are in third, and they have 1 draw and 1 defeat from their opening 2 games. Obviously, that draw was against Uruguay in their opening game, and then obviously losing to Ghana on Monday. Their goal difference is -1. And Uruguay are bottom of the group with also a draw and a loss from their opening 2 games. Obviously, losing to Portugal 2-0 in their last game, and in the opening game, drawing with South Korea, they have a -2 goal difference. So goal difference is going to be key for this second place potentially. There could be a huge shock where South Korea beat Portugal, Ghana beat Uruguay, Ghana are top with Portugal second place because they've lost that game, and goal difference somehow arrives in Ghana's favor. That is a very unlikely scenario, but I'm hoping that the Black Stars do it today, get that qualification spot regardless. We can look to the last 16, and then at that point, it's whatever happens. You've done well to get out of that group, because everybody coined this group as the group of death from the beginning. So we have to wait and see what happens here. I mean, I'm gonna run up these lineups now so that we can have a look at the Ghana team. So we'll start off with Ghana and then Uruguay. So we'll start off with Ghana. Ghana, it says 4-5-1 up here, but I think they're playing in 4-2-3-1, and I'll run through that. So we have Lawrence Atizigi, who's going to play up front. I said up front, in goal. Third game of the group stages for himself. Then we have a back 4. So we'll have Seydou. Seydou is going to be playing on the right-hand side of the defense. Tariq Lamptey drops to the bench. Baba Rahman returns to the side after Gideon Mensah took his place in the second game against South Korea. So Baba Rahman will come in at left back, and in the middle we have Mohamed Salisu and Daniel Amate as partners, which I think, to be honest with you, Otto's gone. He's gone safe with his choices. I don't like it. I think that Lamptey and Mensah did a lot better than Seydou and Rahman in the first game. But it is what it is. Then in midfield, it's going to be a midfield 3 of Thomas Partey, Abdul Samed Salis, and then Kudus Mohammed. Mohammed Kudus is going to be there in the middle with those 2. Then up front, we've got Jordan Ayew, who operate on the left-hand side, Andre Ayew, who operate on the right-hand side, but sometimes coming and drifting inside and trying to kind of taking up the same spaces as Kudus as he tries to bomb forward. And then up front is Inaki Williams. Now, if we move on to the Uruguayan side, you've got Sergio Roche. Then they've got a back four of which is very interesting because Godin is not in the side. I don't know why. So it'll be Jimenez, and I believe Coates is going to be partnering him in the middle of the defense with Guillermo Varela on the right hand side and Matias Oliveira on the left hand side. Then in midfield, you've got Rodrigo Bentancur, Federico Valverde, and Di Arrasqueta, who came off the bench a couple of times for Uruguay in the opening two games and he's now got a start. And then up front, it's very interesting to see that we've got no Cavani, but we've got Pelistri on one side, Darwin Núñez on the other side with Luis Suarez, the captain for the day for Uruguay, which is very interesting as well. So yeah, as I said, looking at this Ghana side, I believe that experience would have been key here. We have a pretty young squad, the youngest in the tournament by average age, but experience would be key. So people would be disappointed to see Jordan and Andre Ayew in the side, but I believe that their experience is going to be key, especially Andre, who played in the fixture or who was involved in the fixture the last time we faced each other in the World Cup. Him starting again today is going to be a big day for Kudus, for Inaki Williams as well. Those two up front have got to combine a lot to be able to do what they need to do. Abdul Shamid Salis, he needs to be on it at all times. Baba Rahman has to do a lot better than we've seen from him in the Portugal game. He gave away one of the goals. Seydou needs to keep his head. We saw him get into a clash with João Felix, got himself booked, and then got hooked in the game in the second half against Portugal as well. We haven't seen him since. So they all have to be on it. Amate is a hothead at times. He has to keep his cool. The main thing for the Ghanaian players today is to play the occasion and to play the game and not the occasion. The occasion, the build up to this has been about revenge, and we understand that we'll celebrate if we win the revenge, that we got our revenge back. But you have to play the game and not the occasion. For the Uruguayan side, when I'm looking at it, you've got obviously Luis Suarez, who was involved in that game last time out. But to be honest with you, I think Jimenez is the only other player who was there in 2010. Or maybe I'm even mistaken. I don't think he was even there. So Luis Suarez is the only player within that starting lineup anyway that has some experience of being at that last World Cup and playing against Ghana. It's going to be very interesting to see how they set up. They've been very negative in terms of their setup from the beginning of the tournament. They've been sitting back, soaking up pressure to counter attack. Now I don't know how well you can do that with Luis Suarez, but with Darwin Núñez, who's pretty quick, and for Facundo Pelistri, who's pretty quick, it's going to be interesting to see how that midfield wins the ball back and gives the ball out wide for those players to do what they need to do. But that is those two sides and the roundup with those two sides. We'll move on to the Korea-Portugal game. So you've got in goal Kim Song-gyu, Kim Jin-soo, Kim Moo-hwan, Kim Young-gwon, and Kwon Kung-won. Then midfield, you've got Jun Woo-young, Hwang In-bom, and Lee Kang-gin. Then up front, you've got Song Hyun-myun, you've got Cho Gi-sung, and Lee Jae-sung. So I'm looking at this Korean side. I feel like the back four is unchanged. The midfield, I feel there's a new addition in Lee Kang-gin, or maybe I feel like I've seen him maybe in the second fixture, but not in the first fixture. And up front, Lee Jae-sung as well is a new addition in there. Now we're looking at the Portuguese side, which I think is pretty interesting, is that there's a few changes in here. We're seeing obviously Diogo Costa continues in goal, but the back four has changed a bit. Now we've got Antonio Silva and Pepe as the two centre backs. Ruben Diaz is not here, and so that's pretty interesting. Obviously, Diogo Dalot starting at right back with João Cancelo at left back. In the midfield, another interesting situation: Mateus Nunes and João Mario, who this is probably his second World Cup, and I feel like he's aging now in that midfield, partnering up with Ruben Neves. And I forgot that Nuno Mendes, he was injured in the game against Uruguay. So I believe that's why Diego Dalot is in. And then up front, Cristiano Ronaldo, Vitinha, who I believe is getting his first start, and Ricardo Horta as well. So it's a pretty chain side for Portugal. As I said, the situation is different for them. They are going, they're already through. It's just about where they will finish, and that's dependent on goal difference really, and what Ghana does in the game against Uruguay. So they're resting players ready for the last 16, whomever they may face. They could face Switzerland, they could face Serbia, or even Cameroon, which is an outside chance for them. So we have to wait and see what happens there. But those are the lineups right there. We're getting ready to kick off very, very soon. Let me see. I can see national anthems being rang out on my side. I'm watching Ghana, Uruguay. Somebody's coming in here to see what's going on with the other game. Let me put the scores up as well. Yeah, let me get into these comments now. Big up to man like NN said, today is the day, prepare your heart. He said Ghana must go, but I don't think it's happening. You don't need to worry about that. Worry about yourself because it's coming soon. It's coming very, very soon. Uruguay still yet to score. Big up Yankin here saying, come on, Ghana. Safe of God. Big up Sammy in here. Big up, come on, Ghana. We need justice. Let's go. Jesus say, I'm not watching the Ghana game. Screw that. I'm watching the Portugal game. Yeah, I know you're lying, so don't worry about that. You're definitely lying. You're definitely watching the game with me. Big up Patrick as well. He says, big up to everyone. Come on, Ghana. Let's go, Patrick. Let's go. And big up Jez as well. He said, come on, Ghana. Let's go. I'm getting ready for this. I'm excited. You know what? For the time being, I'm going to keep the other game on my phone just so I can just keep an eye on it as well. And see what people are saying as they come in. I know CM will be here, but he's running a little bit late, so we'll have to. And I'm sure he's going to watch the Ghana game with me too. So we have to wait and see. But I'm going to put the South Korea Portugal game on my phone, and just keep an eye on it a little bit and try and give you as many updates as I can. Try and give you as many updates as I can. Let me just set that up here, and we should be good. I know my eyes are going to be completely focused on the Ghana game, but I'm going to try and just look here from time to time to see what's going on. Arman saying, imagine if Ghana beat Uruguay, Portugal lose to Korea, and Cameroon beat Brazil. We could have Ghana versus Cameroon in a round of 16. Yeah, that could be crazy. Actually, to be fair, it's a long shot, but it's crazy. Big up Arman for coming through. Yang saying 2-1 Ghana. I don't even want to give a score prediction, man. I don't want to jinx it. I am nervous as hell. We need a win. Forget the revenge for now. We just need to win. Get the win. We're through to the round of 16, and then we can worry about revenge and making fun of the Uruguayans later. I don't care about revenge right now. Just win the game. We win the game, we're good. That's all I'm looking for right now. Literally, just a win. Just a win. And I'm about to turn the comments off. So people, if I don't get through to your comments during the chat, I apologize. All I'm gonna be doing is at halftime. I'm gonna go through mad comments. Full time, I'm gonna go through mad comments. I can't have people spoiling it for me in the chat. I'm sorry if you're gonna be putting out chats and I'm not reading them. I'm gonna make it clear now. I'm turning off the comments because I don't want any spoilers. I just want to watch the game. You're gonna see my reactions. You're gonna see the people's reactions, and then at halftime, I'll come through for the comments. Full time, I'll come through for the comments. And still, we have another set of games as well later on, so we'll have more to discuss a lot later on. But get ready for this because it's gonna be lit. Man, I said I seen the script. Hey Jez, man, hey, I'm putting my name in the chat. You have to put respect to my name. Let me put my name in the chat so you know what it is, Jez. Yeah, you getting my name wrong, fam. You're getting my name wrong, fam. This is how you spell my name, Jez. I put it in the chat, fam. But you see Uruguay winning, so they know they're not winning. They're not winning. Big up man like Reese in here. Someone chat to Williams. All this Kiki with Suarez. I'm telling you, but to be fair to you, yeah, Inaki's not even he's Spanish, isn't it? He was born in Spain, you know what I'm saying? So he wasn't even around when this was going on, fam. He wasn't around. It's war. Trust me, it's war. All right, kickoff is about. I'm turning these comments off, people. So you won't be seeing nothing. I won't be seeing anything from you. So you can comment. I'll get to it at halftime. Right now, it's time to concentrate. It's time to concentrate right now. We ready? Let's go. We are ready. So Portugal and South Korea. I'm gonna just keep an eye on it as much as possible. We've kicked off here in this game. I want to see Ghana impose themselves on the ball. That's what we need to do. Because I've seen this Uruguayan side sit back and try hit on the counter. So if we can get our foot on the ball and start to pass it about, I'll be happy with that. Here's Raman. Here's Salis. Jordan, now you tried to turn. Partey. Oh, there's a foul already. Get up, man. Jimenez on the floor already, rolling around. Let's have a look at. Oof. That was a bit of a bad challenge from Kudus. I can't lie to you. Putting one on Jimenez early. The referees left it alone, but he's given a warning to Kudus already. Let's not forget Otto Addo was the coach. Well, sorry, was part of the national side in the 2006 World Cup. Born in Germany, but switched allegiances. Give me a second, people. I'll be back. I'm back, people. And I think that's a goal kick. That should be a goal kick. Yeah, it's a goal kick. Because the last touch came off per Listru because Salisu just made sure that he played it against him. We need to watch out for the pace and trickery of ooh. Diego Alonso, Uruguay manager. As I said, I've seen them play very negatively throughout this tournament. That's nice from Seydu coming forward with the ball into Williams, out wide towards Andre, but that's a poor ball from Partey. He's not at that age to be storming forward like that. Partey needs to be a bit better with that pass, to be honest with you. Probably better to go into feet, not into the space for Andre there. Naki Williams just winning the ball back. They just need to pressure them because, yes, there we go. That's good pressure there from Kudus. Here's Andre. Here's Kudus now. Just slowing it down. Partey, come on, just dawdling on the ball. And now he loses it. This is where the Uruguayans are going to come forward. Here's Nunez. Gets blocked off, told to get up. The Uruguayans are going to be trying to win the ball in midfield and break quickly. That is the danger. That was a dive, man. Come on, Nunez. Here's Seydu. Poor ball. Into the hands of Roche. It's Jimenez. It's a poor ball by Varela. I can't lie to you. I feel like with some of these Uruguayan players, a lot of them are pretty young. You know, there's a bit of youth and experience mixture in here. Most of them wouldn't even understand the importance of the fixture, or, you know. But I feel like for the Ghanaians, no matter how young they were, the whole country's watching at that point in time. So So for them, the importance of this fixture is even huge. But once again, as I said, don't play the occasion, play the game. But they understand the significance of the fixture as opposed to, I think, the majority of this squad for Uruguay. I've seen an interesting change here. Inaki Williams is operating on the right hand side, maybe because they've spotted a weakness in Oliveira, the left back for Uruguay. His Suarez, Seydu just ushers him out the way. Here's Salis, tries to fire a long ball. Can we win it back? Partey does. This is the furthest forward I've seen the Uruguayans, to be honest, in the tournament. That the line is high. Andre's kind of operating a little bit as a, or Kudus is now operating a bit as the main striker up front, with Inaki Williams kind of operating on the right hand side, maybe because of the work rate, to help out Seydu there. Here's Kudus now. Here's Jordan Ayew. And he gets a throw in. Portugal have taken the lead. I need to even see who scored because I don't even know. I didn't even see it. I can't lie to you. Portugal have taken the lead. Ricardo Horta. 5 minutes. I'm going to just update that for people so you can see. And that looks like they're on the way to winning the group right now. Oops, I said 45 and it should be 5 minutes. Sorry. There we go. I didn't even see the goal, but I couldn't care less. I'm watching this game right now. Free kick to Ghana. It's a bit of a waste of a free kick routine. But yeah, they're just showing us the Portuguese goal now. Yeah, easy. Getting in behind the South Korean defense, and Horta scores. So a much changed Portuguese side, still able to dominate. And as it stands, they are going through as group winners, with Ghana following them in behind in second place. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna get that table up as well, that live table, so that we can kind of go through the scores too, the tables too. At times, I'll probably go through at halftime as well, or as big goals go into. I just go like this. All right, cool. Kudu's nearly giving the ball away. Here's Seydu. Just need to keep hold of the ball. That's all they need to do. Pass it to Partey. He's free. Here's Ramen. Back to Salisu. It's gone back to Atizigi. Here's Salis. And he's fouled, but he's taking too much time on this. Fouled by Valverde. He's taking too much time on the ball. He needs to release it a bit quicker. But that is what the Uruguayans are going to do. They're going to try and nick the ball from our players in different areas of the pitch and try to break quickly. And we need to avoid that by moving the ball quickly. Don't play into their hands. Move the ball quickly. Move them out of position. The ball's gone out of play for Uruguay. Sadie's going to take a long throw upfield into nobody. Here's Kudus. He loses the ball. Jordan Ayew's just going to cover the ground. And the ball goes back and the ball's gone out of play. I feel like both teams are still trying to figure themselves out. Cavani on the bench for Uruguay. He'll say that he's maybe a bit unlucky to not be starting ahead of Suarez, but I feel like the Uruguayans kind of knew what they were doing with that as a bit of an unsettling tactic, potentially. But I don't feel like the Ghanaian players are going to go into that. I don't feel like there's that kind of hatred between the two sides like that. As I mentioned, that Uruguayan side, a lot of them are very young, so they weren't even, for them, they would have also been watching, but some of those young players, but I don't think it would have been, it's not as much significance to them like the Ghanaians and how it was. Kudus does well there to keep the ball. Here's Partey. Gives the ball away again, Partey. He's been very poor in this tournament so far. Some of the form that he's shown for Arsenal this season is not translated for the national team in this World Cup. And that was an instance of it there. Valverde fouled by Salis. That should be a Tziggy's, and it is. Claims it well. They're a scatter with the cross into the box, but it wasn't a great cross. Tziggy with the long kick to nobody, which is a waste. And Nunes is in behind. Good intervention. Cleared away. Here's Salis. Salis and Partey get rid of it. Here's Inaki Williams now. Chops inside and loses the ball. The game is very disjointed. I think both sides are still struggling there. I mean, that was a chance for Uruguay. You know, a Tziggy with a poor kick out, a flick on by Suarez into Nunez. He's not able to sort his feet out, and then a mixture of Seydu and Amate to try and get rid of the ball. Nunez goes down, but I don't think it was intentional, really. It's just kind of a trailing foot there. Partey, Salis, Seydu. I mean, I can understand Ghana trying to keep the ball is good, but we need to do more with the ball. Here's Amate. Inaki Williams tried to flick round the corner. But my uncle is praying right now, fam. Oof. Just looking at the other game, Portugal, João Cancelo with a cross into the box, blocked and out and cleared away by South Korea. It's a throw into Ghana. This Uruguayan side aren't the best, you know, from what we've seen from them this tournament. I feel like Ghana can beat them. I feel like they can. Nice turn from Kudus. He's going to run forward now into the space. Here's Inaki Williams. There's space opening up. There's Jordan Ayew now on the edge of the box. Can he take a shot? He doesn't. Skips past two. Takes a shot. And he spills. Kudus. Ooh. They said offside? Ooh. That was an opportunity. I feel like Jordan should have taken the shot. He comes inside. Boom. You should take the shot there, but he doesn't. There's no offside here, so I don't think that Kudus is offside here. Or Andre either, to be honest with you. Roche, he spills the ball into the path or towards Kudus. And I don't even think he gets the ball, to be honest with you. I don't think he gets the ball. But there's no check. There's no check for the, on the VAR or anything. Oh, no, they are checking. The game has stopped. The referee is checking. The referee is checking for a possible penalty. To be honest with you, it could be a penalty. It could be. Because I don't think Roche gets any of the ball. If I'm being totally honest, I don't think he gets the ball. He's still checking. My phone is pinging off. I don't even want to look at my phone right now. My phone is pinging off. So let's see what's going to happen here. They're taking a long time for the decision. But I don't think that Roche even gets any of the ball. And he's going to the screen. He's going to the screen. And you know what happens when they go to the screen? You know what happens when they go to the screen? Let's have a look. Come on. Has he got any of the ball? Let's replay. He's not got none of the ball. He's taken a lot of the man, though, because he spills that. Kudus, yeah, it's a penalty. It has to be. It has to be. He's not got none of the ball, but he's got the man. This is a penalty. It has to be. Kudus gets a touch on the ball. Roche does everything to try and get the ball, but he doesn't. He gets the man. It has to be a penalty. The referee's coming back to the pitch. He's going to signal. He signals. Is he going to signal? Suarez is getting involved. And there's a signal. And he says, penalty! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go. He touched him. I don't care about your complaints. Now we just need to score. We just need to score. It's a foul. It's a penalty. Who is taking it? It's Andre, the captain. They're still complaining, but you can't complain here. The referee's giving his decision. You can complain all you want. It is a penalty. Yeah, as I said, this is what Uruguay are going to do. Nunez has been booked. This is what Uruguay are going to do. They're going to try and fight, cheat. They're going to try and do anything to unsettle the players. Don't fall for it. Do not fall for it. I told you yesterday. I told you the day before. Andre Ayew. Ball on the penalty spot. Roche still complaining his innocence, but you touched him and you didn't get the ball. You're going to cry today, Suarez. You're going to cry and retire today. Andre Ayew steps up. And we're waiting. Referee's about to blow the whistle. He does. Andre Ayew. Steps, stuttering steps. Oh, saves! No! Oh my God! What a shit penalty, man! Oh. Nah, man. This is what we're saying about these guys. They should not be a part of this squad. Come on, man. You're the most experienced player in the squad, and you missed a big penalty like this. Big chance, and you're giving them confidence now. Fam, you're telling people to relax, bro. It's your fault. You're gonna give them so much confidence now by not sinking them with that. Because you can see the goal. If you score the goal there, their heads drop. But you're gonna give them confidence now because you've missed that penalty. Captain, you know, most experienced player on the pitch for the team. What a shit penalty, man. Cleared off the line from Nunez. And this is what I'm saying. Their heads have gone. Literally, their heads have gone because of this opportunity. There's gone. And it's like, he doesn't even need to take the penalty. I know he's the captain, but he shouldn't take it. I'll give it to Kudus. Let him take it. He's confident. Their heads are gone because of that opportunity he missed. That was a big chance for you. Partey needs to step up as well, man. Like bruv, you've been shit this tournament. How can your captain miss the penalty like this? Big penalty. You was there the last time that happened. You were there. And so you know the significance of that. They've given you an opportunity to score and you miss. What kind of leader is that? What kind of example are you setting for your teammates when you're doing stuff like that? That's good from Sadu. He needs help though. Okay, he's onside. But he doesn't get the ball. He gets the man. Their heads are gone because now we're going to give them so much confidence because of that missed penalty. Look, they've lost the ball again. All because of that. Look, what kind of defending is this? Nah, that is how it goes. That is the swing. That's the swing. As soon as you've missed that penalty, they have confidence now. For the rest of the game, they'll have confidence because you've missed a big opportunity. The referee's giving you that opportunity to score. The captain, the leader of the side, he was there the last time. You know exactly what it means. If you miss that penalty, you know what it means. And look what you've done. You've messed the team up. You've messed the team up. Bro, I would take him off at half time. He doesn't offer anything anyway. Because what's the point of having him there? This guy left and went to Qatar for his career to go and score 17 goals in 22 games. In Qatar, nobody cares about that league. It's poor from the keeper as well. Oh, South Korea have equalized. South Korea have equalized. And now it opens up something a little bit. But Uruguay on the attack again. Suarez cross. Amate clears. Bear with me, people. I'm just updating the scores in this game. I'm just going to update this Kim Young one. Just scored. Here's Salis. Seydu. Poor cross. Absolute poor cross. All right, cool. As it stands, Portugal are top 7 points. Uruguay are second and going through as runners-up. We've gone a third. You got to take Jordan and Andre off. They are not offering a damn thing for us. I couldn't give a shit about their father. I couldn't care about what they've done for the country at this point. It doesn't matter at this point. The game is the game. Because he's messed us up with this. The moment you miss that penalty, it gives them all the confidence in the world now. They can take that and run with it now. And because your captain has done that, how is he going to gather the team and settle them down? How? It doesn't make sense. He can't. The only thing we need right now is a goal. And at this moment in time, I don't know where it's coming from because we had the possession of the ball. We were doing well. We were advancing up the pitch. Kudus is probably the only one that's going to be able to do something in this game for us. He's losing. He's just lost the ball there. Now Uruguay are playing with confidence. Look at this. And they've scored again. Oh my days. Oh my days. They've messed this up. I'm telling you, they've messed it up. He scored again. Derasqueta. He scored again. They're playing with so much confidence, all because you've missed the penalty. All because you've missed that penalty. That's it. Their confidence has changed. Crazy, man. Absolute craziness. And I feel like right now, that's it. I feel like it's game over at this point. I can't, all because of you and that missed penalty. Because of you, it's over. Don't worry, it's done. Like, that's the last of those two. They're finished. They can't be part of this team anymore. Finished. They should have never even been in the squad in the first place. Because if we're trying to move on, we don't need them. Just go with a young team. Go there with a young team. A proper young team. Don't bring these two because they're a waste of time. All because of that missed penalty. We've messed this. The game is messed. It's messed up now. It's finished. And they're not a better side than us. They haven't shown anything in the tournament. And they're gonna go through. They're gonna go through now. Because of this. I don't know why Otto at some point during the game decided to play Inaki on the right. No focal point up front because Kudus is not going to be there trying to hold the ball up. He can do it, but he's not going to be doing that. And you've changed the fullbacks. I don't understand why. It's not, the fact of the matter is it's not those fullbacks' fault that they were offering more going forward than what we have right now. Bentancur's come off. Looks like with an injury. And Vecino, who started the first two games, is in. It's game over. It's game over. The game is done. The game is done. I can't see Ghana can't come back from this. I'm sorry. A draw is enough for us to qualify. We know this. Even a draw is enough for us to qualify. But goal difference will play a big part. And what happens especially when it comes to the Portuguese and the Korea game. Whatever happens there, Portugal have gone in with a change side, so there's always going to be danger. There's always going to be trouble there where South Korea could get a win. Then if they score some goals, goal difference will definitely play a part. They started the day with -1. Ghana needed a draw to go through. Now we're in a situation where a draw will be enough. We should try and go for it. But that's not what you want. You want to win games. And as I said, they don't offer much. In midfield, they don't scare me. But they've been able to get 2 goals out of nothing because we make mistakes. Literally because we're making defensive mistakes. They're going to be full of confidence because you've missed the penalty in a crucial point in the game. Because if you take the lead, their confidence is shattered. Their heads are dropping. And then you can even capitalize. Because they will feel that the decision was hard done by. Then you punish them. That's what a penalty is. It's a punishment. You punish them. This is why I don't understand. You know what's so funny? That's the thing about it is, yeah. You know, it's very difficult to miss a goal, a penalty kick. Do you know how big the posts are? If you've played football before, you know how big and wide the posts are. You shouldn't miss. You really shouldn't. So anyone that be missing penalties, I don't give them sympathy because at the end of the day, that is the reason why you get them. It's a punishment to the other team. So you punish them. Corner kick. Kudus took a shot. I think he maybe should have passed it to Andre though, because he made a run. It was the space is open now. Maybe he didn't make too much of a convincing run. So Kudus took the shot. Poor corner. But Jordan is saying you should go near post. But what kind of corner was that? Please, I'm begging. At halftime, take all three of them off. Just take them off. Take Andre, take Jordan, and take somebody else off because I'm tired of this. Just putting the ball down and play. There's so much space. Say to you should be running into the space. Look at the space you've got. Cross. They're waiting for it as well. You should have crossed it the first time. Just bring it down. There's nobody with you, bro. Like, what are you doing? What? They don't speak. head down and just crossing the ball. Why? The thing about it is, watch what's gonna happen now. They've got a 2 goal cushion. You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna start diving and all of this type of stuff that they always do. And this is what I struggle to me. I'm somebody. I'm not a coach or anything like that, but I've watched a lot of football in my life, so I know the traits of different countries and players and stuff like that. So me, if I'm the manager, the coaching stuff, the first thing I'm saying to them is that don't lose the mental battle here, because if you lose it, you lose the game, and you've lost the mental battle already. That's the first thing, because honestly, from a talent perspective, right? Who is there? Is Valverde their star man? That's it. Nunez is not even there yet. He's not. He's had 1 season. Valverde is their star man, hands down. But that's it. Bentancur is an okay player, but he's not great. Like Spurs fans will talk about him all they want to. I don't care. I've not seen much. I've not seen much. Then who? Pelistri. Suarez passes best. Cavani passes best. Like who? So there's nothing there. Like, so all they can do is try and scumbag their way to a victory, which they've done here. Capitalizing off mistakes. And all they're gonna do is they're gonna dive. They're gonna waste time now, and they're just gonna make it a more difficult thing. The problem is that what do they say at halftime? What changes have to be made from the coaching staff? Because at the end of the day, the selection once again was wrong. Why have you changed both fullbacks? There's no need to change them. You've changed both fullbacks. Partey's been poor this whole tournament. I don't care who he is. Someone else needs to start in the midfield then. Why did they make Inaki Williams the right winger and push Andre up top or Kudus up top? Why is Andre taking the penalty? Kudus is the only player that scored for us pretty much. I mean, he scored for us, but even with that one, he performed poorly that game. You have a goal kick and then you're about to give the ball away. Look, look. We have 8 minutes. And the same in the Portugal. No, it's 2 minutes in the Portugal game until half time. Otto needs to be brave. At halftime, I'm subbing Jordan and Andre. Get them off. They do not offer a thing. When you're winning, everything is fine. But when the times are hard, they're nowhere to be seen. The two of them, and I can say that confidently. In all the time I've seen Ghana, I've seen it. When they've been playing for us, when we're winning, everything is fine. But when we're losing, they go missing. Nah, I don't care anymore. Get them out of this. Should have started with a young side completely. Completely should have started with a young side. Why are we trying to give favors to their father, the GFA, all this nonsense? Why? It's halftime in the Portugal career game, 1-1. The game is there for Ghana. All we need to do is we need to get some 2 goals back. But at this moment in time, it's not look we I can't see it happen at all. Their heads have gone because of this missed penalty. They've looked so disjointed. It's like the fact of the matter is those two players should not be on the pitch. I'm sorry. We don't need Jordan. We do not need Andre. I'm sorry. I don't care about their status within the team. They should be out of this. They have not offered a thing. Andre's finished his career. He's in Qatar now. 32 years old. He's in Qatar. He should be at top level at this point in time. But all he's been doing is chasing money. He was getting big money at Swansea, big money at West Ham for nothing. He didn't do nothing. The two most experienced players in the side. Look at what they're doing. Look. Instead of you to be just rallying them, you're not doing anything. I don't see anything. I'm not seeing no encouragement. You're not even clapping nothing. You're leaving them out to dry, but you're the most experienced players there. This is why they shouldn't be there. Just get rid of them. What's the point? If you can't even do that, small encouragement, you can't even do that. Waste of time. Look at Salisu. Look at Palistri diving. Half time. Half time. Let me get to your comments, people. I had to turn them off because I didn't want no one to spoil. All right. Let's start. Big up African Glory. I'm here, bro. Ready for the smoke. Yeah, I'm annoyed at all of this. I'm not happy. Infantino sitting this damn thing in here today. I feel Ghanaian, bruv. He feels like he's everybody. Let me get to these comments. Yeah, Suarez is playing. We were time wasting. Penalty. I'm just looking through these comments, people. Get them off. Get them both off. Big up Isaac. He said no power. Not gonna lie. He took it off. He took it as if there was no keeper there. Big up King KB in here. Big up man. Well, if Cameroon can come back from 3-1 down, Ghana can do it too. Just need that first goal. We need a goal, but we need changes first. I need changes first. I saw this as well, and then that was funny. I can't lie. I saw it. Angry. Mine is gone. But you see the anger I have in my heart, yeah? I'm not seeing it on the pitch. I'm not seeing none of it. They've gone. Heads dropped. As for Andre, oh, you're crassy fool. That guy, those people, that family, they'll never see those people, they'll never see heaven. That whole family. We need a point. That was clear. A point is enough to see us through, depending on what happens with South Korea and the goals. This goal different situation. A point is enough. A point is enough. One goal might change the setting of the game if we can get early in that second half. But I'm not confident because the players on the pitch, I can't see how they're going to turn it around, how they've mentally checked out. And your captain is the key to this one. Nketiah is sitting at home celebrating Kudu's man of the match. I don't want him there. My head is gone. Gone. Suarez face makes me want to. I'm telling you, I want to fight that guy. United need to sell Palestri to get rid of him. Let's hope so. But I'm sorry, I can't see it happening. Suarez will get injured and Ghana will score 3. We need a point, though. We need a point, bro. That's it. A point was enough, depending on what happens in this other game. But as it stands right now, Uruguay are going through with this win. If we get the goals back and we are drawing this game, and Portugal somehow beat South Korea or something happens and they draw or whatever, we are through. But I can't see it. I just can't see it. If that's what we've got as a consolation, it's not enough. It's just not enough. It's not enough. Big up my guy Augustine in here. Ghana appears weak in the defense. They've lost interest. They've just lost interest. But at the same time, the fullbacks are the problem. They keep allowing crosses coming through. Look, on this first goal, Valverde wins the ball back. Nunez crosses the ball. Why? You see, if you're a fullback, you should never, ever allow a ball to cross you. When they're crossing the ball, you have to block it. But you saw in the South Korea game, the same thing was happening. Fourth ever penalty missing, 29 kicks, awful time to miss. But Patrick, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The statistics here doesn't matter. What matters here is he's missed a penalty. The problem is that you are the captain. You shouldn't be in this side anymore. We're trying to move forward as a nation. He's been here 10 plus years, 12 years, maybe longer than that. I think he made his debut for the country in 2008. He was 16, 17 at the time. This was before under 20 in 2009. So in 2008, he was already part of the squad when we had the AFCON in Ghana, when we held it there. He was part of that squad. He had some minutes here and there. So he's been part of the squad. He's 12, 14 years. You're the most experienced player in this squad completely, totally. And this is what you've given us. In this penalty here, you've missed this. And because of that, I knew exactly from that point, everybody's head will drop and you'll give the other team confidence, especially knowing that they weren't really playing well in that half. We were starting to impose ourselves in the game, and then you win the penalty. If you score, punish them. Their heads drop. You become more confident. You can take the game to them, get some more goals. Because this Uruguayan side, they're not some of the Uruguayan sides we've seen in the World Cup before, where they're resolute in defending. This one looks open. Their captain Godin, is sitting out for this game because they knew. So it's a new player that's gone into the defense there. Quartes is in there. He's not good. He came to Liverpool early on in his career. His bags were packed. And you missed that penalty. When you missed that penalty, it gave them all the confidence in the world, and they've scored 2 goals from it. I just can't. And some of the players in the side, when you look at Jordan Ayew, he's not offered anything. You look at Partey, the whole tournament, he hasn't offered a thing. He hasn't offered nothing at all. The Otto needs to make changes, serious changes. If he doesn't make changes, I'll question him big time, because they've performed poorly since they conceded that first goal, since they missed that penalty. Big up Santi, smash the like button. Ghana need a comeback. We can't let these South American teams thinking they own us. Ghana and Cameroon need to show fight. It's true, Manuel. And then this is my thing, is the fight, the lack of fight. And you know where that comes from. Small encouragement. If I'm the captain, I've missed the penalty now. Everyone's looking at me. Come on, boys, let's go. It's okay. Let's go. But no, you're not doing that. You're just there. Your head is dropped and you're running around. That Andre guy, or your Krasifu. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. The match is flipped. Literally because you missed that penalty. Just because of that. Because they were protesting. They said it's not a penalty, but the referee's giving it. Punish them. And you miss your opportunity. And that's it. The game is flipped. Gives them so much confidence. You saw the way they were celebrating. Because they'll feel like they was hard done by. They feel like they were cheated. And they were celebrating like that. It's not good. It's not good. Hope our Ghana players did not sell the game. They didn't sell the game. They have. I'm annoyed. There's a whole half of football to go, but honestly, if there's no changes, I am not happy. The Portugal game is back though. Let's hope that we come back soon. If this question is a hard one, I can't even lie to you, because the manner in which we're losing is it's partly his fault because of these changes. The fullback should have never changed. I'm playing Lamptey and Mensah. I have to. They made mistakes in that game. Fine. But they're better than the two that we have. Big up Crew the Bay. He said Ghana, they're killing us. Drizzy, I'm telling you. These people, they're making my head is hot. My head is hot. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. But Otto, if the second half comes and they're still on the pitch, They both of them, Jordan and Andre, off. Just sit on the bench and watch. Go and be a cheerleader. Oh, this jinky. Where is hot? Where is hot? Let's just get on with the second half. I don't care about Messi. Get on the second half. So we get end of the game. African glory. I'm telling you, bro. Head is hot. To go and lie down like this. They should stop showing me this advert and let's go to the second half, please. So stop showing me all this. I don't care what they eat there. Just move on. In the meantime, I'll give you some small updates with this. I know, bring back the love. They all these slogans. So slogans. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed, man. I'm annoyed. Portugal have a changed team. If they allow South Korea to win, then what? You have a chance. They should hurry up. And let's start this second half, please. I don't care what this woman is talking about on the TV. I don't care. Oh, why are you talking about England? We don't care. Leave them for tomorrow. You're talking about this. What about Embolo? What about that one? Speak on that one. Andre could be benched, but we'll keep him around for the dressing room. Jordan Peele's got to go. Yeah, he's got to go. That guy, he has to go. He's not offered anything. He's only there because of the brother. That's it. As for it, yeah, I'm not sure. As for that one, I'm not sure. To be honest with you, it's Otto's fault for putting him on the right hand side. He should have stayed up front and been the focal point. Anyway, as for this one, hurry up and let's get to the second half, please. Gunner, you're giving me COVID. I cannot breathe. Look, these people, they've made my head hot. Let's get back to the game. Please. It's a joke. They're off. Good. Get them off. We have to start properly. That's it. Bukhari is on. And Suleiman is on. This is what we need. Get them off. Awful. Get them off, because then they have not offered a thing. I've switched your comments off, people. We'll get back to you when it's full time. I have to switch them off because I don't want anybody to ruin this. Even the people are just pinging my phone off. I also need you to stop. Stop pinging my phone, please. Because I have to watch this South Korea game as well, because this one is also dangerous. Ghana need a point. And if this game stays the same and we get our point, we're through. But no more. They've gone off. Get off. Awful. Your head has dropped. And you shouldn't even be part of the squad. Let's go. Let's go. Second half. We're coming. Second half has begun. So Suleiman and Bukhari have come on for Jordan and Andre Ayew. That will be the last we'll see of them in this national team, as far as I'm concerned. Whatever happens in this tournament, it's the last that we should see of them. Let us move forward as a nation, because I've had enough. They failed us. They failed us in AFCON. That should have been the end of them there. If you're going to bring a new manager, new technical staff, all this nonsense, get rid of them as well, because they are also part of that nonsense. Bukhari. Kudus. Ooh, it's close. It's close. They say it's a foul. This keeper is. You see what they're going to start doing already? They're going to start to time waste. They're going to cheat. Nobody touched you. But yeah, he would have been offside anyway. That would be the last of them too. The last. Ghana needs to go for broke. Just go for broke. Partey. Sulemana. Hey, Partey, you see what I'm saying? This is the reason why I don't like him, you know. Disinterested. Look. Now you are the most experienced player on the pitch. Here's Sulemana. That's a foul. Come on.
I can't help you with that on Mac.
Whoa. Otto is telling them to go forward, press forward. They should be doing more. Good defending from Seydou. Partey around the corner. Salis. Partey. There's space. Take your time. There's space. Good ball. Is Bukhari. Cross. It's a good cross, but there's nobody there in the back post. Good turn. Come on. We need to get a goal soon. We need a goal. Because you see, this since this second half started, Uruguay are sitting fine on their lead. They don't need to do anything else. They will happily sit on this and make it difficult for us. They'll take a lot of fouls. They'll dive. They'll waste time. Ghana also are too open. Come on, you need help. Good. They also need to get the balance right as well in defense. I'm just trying to keep an eye on the career game as well. Still 1-1 there. Bukhari just giving the ball away. But you can see we're already pressing more. We're unsettling them. This is what we want. The fact of the matter is that those two players were not given that. They weren't given that for the team. We're camping in their half now, pressing them back. They're comfortable like this. That's what they want, but we'll get through them. Just need to move the ball quicker. Look, they just all they try to do is they'll sit back and they'll hold their shape, then they'll try and nick the ball off you. That's all. Then try and counter. That's all they've got to offer in this tournament. But when you're patient, you keep the ball, you move it quickly, you move them out of position, you can open them up. Poor. Get the ball off this Quarters guy. This is what they're gonna do. Suarez will go down. He'll waste time. This is what he's doing. They've not offered anything since the start of the second half. They're happy to sit on 2-0. Clear, clear, clear. Offside. Ooh, shit. Ooh. So wait. How can one not be a wait? What? Let's see. Is he offside? He's onside. Who gets the ball first? He does. Isn't that a penalty? What are you saying, Rich?
Yo, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear you.
Alright, listen. He missed a penalty. Cool. The IU tax is heavy. We know that. The defending for both goals, shambolic.
Yeah, it was. But the problem is, all of that begins from the fact that he misses the penalty. Their heads dropped. The game flips on its head.
Yeah, momentum swing. Massive momentum swing. And you know what's mad? They offered nothing.
Nothing. We were growing into the game, and then we get the penalty. Score that penalty. I guarantee you we win this game.
The question then becomes like, should Kudus have taken it?
Yes, I think so because he's hot. He's ready. We got vibes.
Yo, I know I'm mad late. I just got home like 5 minutes ago.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah,
Oh,
Kudus should have taken it because he's the guy that's on fire. He's on form right now. But I think nobody wanted to take it, so he pulled rank. And nah. Why is the referee going to this thing from?
They scored 0 goals in the first 2 games. They're possibly going to score 3.
Don't tell me he's giving it.
Right. Anyway, we're about to drive.
Hey. Don't tell me he's giving this. Oh, he gets a touch on the ball, Amate, though, you know. Like a slight touch, though.
Nah, these pigs decide to perform now.
Gets the slightest of slight touches, but he's gonna give it. He's gonna give it. He's a prick if he gives it. No penalty. Ooh, thank God. Thank God. Thanks God. It's the slightest of slight touches, though. Proper slight. Oof.
Now we need that comeback, man. We need that comeback.
I can't see it. I can't see it unless we get a goal. We need a goal. Just need a goal. That's all we need. South Korea pressing as well against Portugal, bro. They got a chance to win that game, you know. Because
Yeah, I've seen
Portugal
Portugal's team. They rested a few players.
rested a lot of players, so they got a chance to win the game. This is why, like, it's even important just to get the draw at least, because they're still drawing in their game. And it's a foul on Partey. This is all the Uruguay are going to do. They're going to just give fouls away. They're going to waste time, complain, cheat, dive. That's all they're going to do because they've got 2 goals. They can just sit on that now. Bro, that's a foul by Valverde. He doesn't even get the ball, bro. Partey's been awful.
Yeah, Tariq saying Amati's been shocking as well.
Amate's always bad though. I've known this about him anyway. Like, he's not a great defender. Since he made his moves to the Premier League, has he even started for Leicester? No. Like, they brought him in as cover. He couldn't penetrate that side, so he just had to stay. He had to stay on the bench, bro. Like, he's always been poor. Oh, ref, what the hell, man? I can't lie. I don't know what Ghana can do from here, you know. Maybe change the fullbacks. No, I think I'll change one fullback. I'll leave Seydu and I'll take off Raman. Bring on Mensah. And then leave one more for the midfield.
No, I was gonna say this is the time now to go all out.
Yeah. They're not moving the ball quick enough. Uruguay are happy to sit back and defend this lead. They're sitting with
Oh
2
yeah,
back.
all they're gonna do is just sit back. Whenever they have to foul, they'll be all right with it.
Salis. Here's Raman. Sulimana. Cross. There's everybody.
Hey, wait, did someone miss a pen?
Yeah, Andre, you missed the pen.
Oh no, because I just seen Manchester Mania's coming. I didn't even know.
Yeah, you missed the pen. We was on top in the game. Then we get a penalty via VAR, which it was a pen. It was a pen because like the keeper didn't. Yeah, Suarez is coming off. Cavani's coming on. Pelistri coming off as well.
Oh no, someone needs to punch that guy.
De La Cruz is gonna come on for Pelistri, but yeah, like so we went to VAR. The keeper definitely didn't get the ball. Kudus got the ball first, and then he brings him down. They give it, and then Andre with the most shocking penalty you can ever see. Literally, no real run up. He stutters. He doesn't even put it into like far into the corner, like such a good height and everything. Like no power or anything. Keeper saves it, and he just flipped the game on his head because at that point the momentum shifts. They feel confident because they hadn't done anything in the game. They didn't offer anything. They have a shot on target, nothing. Then we make two defensive mistakes to give them 2 goals. A goal now would change everything, like, but I just can't see it because we're not moving the ball quick enough. There's not a lot of movement off the ball either. People are just walking, expecting the ball to feet, and it's like they're just playing into their hands. You need to make runs off the ball. You need to stretch their defense. You need to break their lines, like.
Yeah, if he's got any subs left, he just needs to make them now. There's no point waiting.
Yeah, he's got 3 left if he needs them. But yeah, this is the problem now. They can waste time, they can dive, they can do all of that type of stuff. And for some of these young players, they're gonna get so frustrated, and then the game is just gonna go. Kudus just fouling Varela there. Like it's typical. That's what's gonna happen. And they know what to do, the experience, they can cheat, they're gonna do all that. Just play the game.
I think I know the answer to this, but Tariq said would Nketiah be the perfect sub to bring on now if he was called up?
No.
No. I knew the answer straight away.
It's a straight no. I feel like how that guy, yeah, like they're hyping him up, bruv. Like the thing with me is that I don't think he believes in himself that much. If I'm being totally honest, I don't think he believes in his ability. Because there's no way I'm staying at Arsenal when they don't give me game time. You know they're going to buy a striker, and I'm a footballer. That's my job, so I have to play. You would have had options to go somewhere and be the starting striker, and you decided to stay at Arsenal. Like that clearly tells me something about your mentality. It's something lacking there. The same with him not making the switch to Ghana himself. Like it tells me something already. Like I'm happy to sit back at my young age and waste time in my career where I could be building my reputation of whatever club. Boy, there would be teams in Italy, in Germany that would take you on, in France if you wanted to, or in the Championship, or like lower down in the Premier League, like that would take you, and you decided to stay at Arsenal. Like that kind of tells me a lot about his mentality. So I'm cool.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not made the switch yet, because England are not going to pick him. They are not picking him.
I mean, I would say even at this point, Afena he's the one that a lot of people were shocked to see not part of the squad at all. but he was part of the AFCON squad for whatever reason. He's been part of all of the squad since he made his debut for the country. So like for him to now miss out on the World Cup squad makes no sense. But even Jeff Slupp, I'm very shocked that he's not part of this squad because he could have come on and provided a bit more of an engine in the midfield for us. But nope.
Hey, Manchester Man, you don't do this. Don't be saying that.
What did he say?
There's no way PSG were thinking about Nketiah as a backup for Mbappe before Hugo. There's no chance.
Nah. He's nonsense, bro. Like this is the typical stuff that's going on, bro. Just crackhead, bro. It's nonsense, bro.
Listen, I know we've seen mad moves before, like Choupo-Moting, but that's different to me.
Yeah, he's not. No way he's gonna be no backup to Mbappe. You crazy? Like they wouldn't even bother with that.
Listen, at this point, if it does stay like this, I'd rather career score winner.
Yeah, 100. You know.
Yeah, if it stays like this, I do not want Uruguay going through still.
Yeah, Ghana can't come back. I can't see it. Like the game was over at that point when they missed the penalty. The game was done because their heads have dropped. Like, and in the fact that like Otto did, I know Otto did not want to take them off, but he had to because they heads drop because those are two of the most experienced players on the pitch at that point.
But this has to be their last tournament. Yeah, I can't see him in the next one now.
They won't be at
the next AFCON has actually.
AFCON, even AFCON. If I was them, I wouldn't even bother. Oh, Kudus, you don't need to do that. That's the inexperience. You have the ball, just pass it and run into the box. You don't have to try and take the glory for yourself. Just play it out wide and then just continue into the box.
Nah, Santi, unfortunately, he's off the pitch, but not on a stretcher. He just got subbed off.
Uruguay have not offered anything, you know. This is how they played in the previous two games. Not offered a thing. Just feeding off scraps. All right, more substitutions. Semenyo's coming on. And man like Chire is coming on. He should have been playing from the beginning, to be honest with you. He's the only one in the midfield that is technically sound that we need. Inaki Williams, I think, is coming off for Semenyo. Yeah, he is. And Kofi Chire is gonna come on, take off Partey. I beg to take off Partey. Nah, he's shaking out because Salis has done better than Partey in that midfield. Way better.
How's Williams been? Because the first two games, he's not been that good.
He's not been great again today, to be honest with you. But at the same time, it's like I can understand. He's not been part of the setup at all. He's had one game, like a friendly against Nicaragua, and that's it. Like he's not had much time to really gel in with this side and whatnot. So I can understand. Like I'll say big up to Salisu. He's been able to come into this setup very easily and he slotted in perfectly. And he's performed pretty well. But yeah, Williams.
But this is why you got to snap them youngsters up quick, you know, because you got Spain, France, them, man.
Yeah. The thing about it is, yeah, the other game is perfectly set for us here to get a comeback, steal a draw, and go through. And it's like I don't understand, like what's like when results are going or are in your favor a little bit, right? Shouldn't the coaching staff be like, yo, you lot can still go through, you know? So like, because it's like they've given up.
Yeah, you need to give them some encouragement. You can't just let them. I know what you're saying. You can't just let them like think, yeah, it's all over now. Even if there's like 10, 15 minutes, still that's enough time. That's enough time.
Enough time. You get a goal, and all of a sudden things flip on its head again.
Well, you get one goal now, Uruguay are gonna be shaky.
They've not offered a thing in this second half. Literally, they've been trying to get scraps, waste time, buy fouls, dive. Like they all, like even me, I'm not a coach, but I knew they was going to do that in this game. At some point, that was what was going to happen because they've not offered nothing in this tournament. They were poor against South Korea. They were slightly better against Portugal, but Portugal slapped them still. Like, bruv, bruv. This has been so annoying. And Bernardo Silva, Vitinha's come off. William Carvalho's on.
Yeah, I think Santos is just happy for a light draw. No, I need Korea. If anything, I need Korea to score now. You know what, Santos? I'll lighten my agenda if you tell your team to score a own goal.
Sulemana up against Varela. Cross. Corner. Oh yeah, Paulo Bento, the Korean manager, got sent off in the last game. So he's in the stands.
Oh yeah, he was complaining about the corner, innit?
That's a good corner by Chiri.
Didn't make sense to me still.
Take your time. Bukhari, take your time. Oh no. That's a good tackle. And it's a goal kick. They have not offered a thing. Ghana have just had the ball and we've just not moved it quick enough. That's a good turn from Kudus. Oh, gets the pass wrong though. We still have it. Baba, you've got so much time. Oh, Partey! You see what I'm saying? Why? Bro, this guy tried to do a back heel, you know. That's not in your locker. I've never seen this guy do that before, bro.
Yeah, you need to allow being extra fancier this time.
Nah, Partey, awful. He's had the worst tournament. If anybody, he's the worst rated in the squad. He has to be. For all the expectation, bro. He never turns up when it's the big tournament. The same thing happened in the AFCON. And I'm not even talking about this one. I'm talking about even the one previous when we went out to Tunisia in the last 16. The same thing. Sulemana gets away from Varela. Oh, skins him. Ooh, Semenyo. Shot. Oh, just wide. We just need a goal. Wait, the time just keeps ticking.
Because I said this Portugal game looks like it's going to finish 1-1. I can't see another goal.
Bruv, look, they've conceded. Look, Nunez is now off the pitch, bruv. And Sketa, the guy that scored the 2 goals for them. Bro, they've conceded. If you see, what we need to do is punish them right now. They've
Yeah,
taken.
bro, if you score now, they ain't got no one.
They ain't got nobody, bruv. We have to punish them right now. Literally. They're bare smiling on the bench. If we was to get a goal, bruv, they've made some dumb substitutions. Because they've not offered anything with all those attacking players on the pitch in the first place. All they've got now is fresh legs to come and do up the same scumbag tactics that they was doing before anyway.
Santi, I can't lie. I ain't got the facilities to read that, you know. I don't have the facilities for that one. What you saying? Paul?
That's handball.
Gumdog und yeah, Santi, you see these K-pop lyrics? I don't know.
Oh! Kudus. We need that goal, bruv. We need it. Oh, my days. And it's a save as well by Roche. It's a corner. Chire with a great corner again, fam. Bruv, Jordan Ayew was out here wasting time, bruv, with these dumb corners, bruv.
You know what, Santi? I'm gonna have to learn that because I like it. I like it. He translated Portugal coaches the terrorists in Korean. I like that one. I do like that one still.
Good save by Roche, bruv, from Kudu's shot. There's time, but it's like it's so small. They have to know that they can. If they was to get a goal, it changes everything.
Yeah, if they go all out, get a goal, yes, Uruguay are going to be panicking because they got no attackers left.
Oh, Sulemana does well. He gets some space. Gives it to Kudus. He makes the right decision. He was going to try and shoot. Ooh. So throw into Ghana. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Depending on times added on and circumstances, I might need Santos to not be an EOP and let Korea score in the last second.
Shit. I mean, in the Portugal game, because we had a massive delay, yeah. They're about to finish. Well, they got 2 minutes left of normal time, and then they don't look like they're gonna have too much added. So like they're gonna have an anxious wait for themselves in that game to see who, well, for career anyway. I mean, I won't even be an anxious wait. If they draw this game, they're out anyway.
Yeah, they need a winner.
They need a win to just have any chance of having a good wait or whatever. But yeah, Otto messed us up in this though. I can't lie to you. The starting lineup was wrong, and I was
6 minutes had it done.
Oh shit!
What, did he go defensive at the start again?
Not necessarily defensive, just the wrong personnel.
Oh, it's 2-1. It's 2-1.
Oh, they scored.
Korea scored. Korea scored. That was a nice move. That was a good move, that. And they're all running on the pitch. This is what I needed if Uruguay can't score two. This is what I needed.
I'm just looking at it now. I'm just going to see the counter attack now.
This is what I needed. Uruguay still going home. This is what I
second
needed.
on goal scored, yeah. Bruv, Ghana, you've messed this up so badly as well, man. It didn't even need to come to this, bro. So and now Korea get through this group, bruv. That is crazy. Surely there's somebody telling them, look, get a goal, bro. You just need one, and it changes everything.
Tariq said, "I must be the car." He said, Roland, I love you, but he definitely scapegoating Party. He's the only midfielder I've seen break the lines with his passes."
He needs to stop this, bruv.
And Juan Kudus.
Nah,
in
you're
advanced positions.
doing all this Arsenal thing, bruv. We not like you don't know about Partey for Ghana, bro. Like, I'm sorry, innit? Like, you can keep talking about it and bring the prop. I don't care. Like, you're not watching it how I'm watching it, bro. Like, he's been awful this tournament. This is somebody that everybody is looking at in the country as somebody that's supposed to be doing something. He's been poor. Ask any Ghanaian fan, they'll tell you that. Like, don't bring your club bias into that and what he's done for your club this season. It's got nothing to do with what's happened in this tournament. He's been shit. He's supposed to be the main midfielder in our midfield, and he's not done nothing. Awful again today. He's probably the worst in the squad, bruv. Like, nah.
Right, let's see. No, he's saying it's not. He said he's been watching the game as well.
Nah,
he said there's no Arsenal bias.
He's poor, bruv. He's awful. Like,
go on, Korea.
He can't even do it in the big time tournaments for Ghana. I've seen him in 3 tournaments now. Awful in all 3. Sulemana skips past 2. There's options. There's a foul. We just need a goal. We need a goal because there's so much time as well. Coates is booked. There's so much time.
Santi, that Sid from Ice Age could still be going home. This is why I'm happy. They just showed him on the bench crying pussy. This is why I'm glad. They just showed him in the Ghana game. Suarez on the pitch, hands on his head, crying. This is what I needed.
Good.
This is what I needed.
Go, bro. I don't even want to celebrate that, bro. I need to go to make it a tense.
But what minute is your game on then? Because you said there was a delay on it.
So yeah, it's 86 minutes still.
Oh yeah, you lot got enough. Yeah,
we got some time.
There'll probably be 5-6 minutes at least added on.
Now. Yeah, you're going home.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm happy.
Frick.
If it stays like this, I need someone to punch him up a full time though. I see what Monday was saying. Marcel Kudus is amazing. There's a Holland journalist saying Liverpool are looking at him now, which I'm not a fan of because it's Liverpool. And Tariq saying is, what do you expect from Party? What do you expect from him?
Bro, I don't even care. He shouldn't even be part of the team. I don't even care. Like 3 tournaments, I've seen him awful in all 3 of them. That's the moments when you're talking about, because like everyone talks about him like he's like this amazing player for Ghana. He's not, bro. Like, you lot bring the club form and the fact that he's played for Atletico Madrid and Arsenal and all of this like into it. Like when he himself, when I've watched him play, not good enough for the country. Simple as like.
Drizzy saying he's happy as long as Uruguay is out. This is Suarez tears is all. Well, I wanted Ghana to go through as well, but I'm happy Suarez is upset. I'm happy.
Saved by Ziggy. And it's offside, but my man did all of this, yeah, to land on his neck, fam.
Listen, I like 2 goals now will change everything.
It's not happening, man. The game is done. The game is done. So disappointing. All because of one Otto Addo, because of the dumb decisions he's made here. should have been brave, but didn't do it. Trust the young men, didn't do it. And then Andre misses the penalty and gives them the advantage in the game because they was complaining that it wasn't a penalty, even though it was.
Tariq, I don't know why I found that funny. He said, "Man, expecting him to do backflips in midfield." To be fair,
I'm not expecting him to do anything. I'm expecting him to find his teammate, which he couldn't do consistently in this game. Literally, he couldn't do it. Like giving the ball away for no reason, fam. Stop talking about him like he's this midfielder, bro. When we saw him under Diego Simeone, what was he doing, bro? Nothing. Like what? It's your club that went to go and pay that money for him, bro. Like, I don't care, man. I know I've watched him in 3 tournaments, not offered a damn thing for us. Not in no capacity, bro. Like, shit. He's the one that's supposed to have the biggest reputation. He plays for the biggest club out of everybody, bro. Like, literally. How many minutes at a time they giving us, bro? Because I don't want to keep watching this, bro. 8 minutes. Allow me, bro. Because Korea are going through. Unless
full time, yeah.
Unless Uruguay score again, Korea going through. But then again, let me see. How many goals has Korea scored? They scored 3 goals. And if Uruguay score again, they'll have 3 goals. So I don't know how that works then. I don't know what that would be down to then if those 2 are tied.
See, Arman and Patrick on the same energy. We need Uruguay out. Drizzy said he warned you about Otto.
That's true though. Drizzy did say that.
And, and then NNZ, the Ethiopian.
Bruv, he's been on that hater energy from the beginning, bruv. He's been on that from the beginning, fam. And now, yeah, we're giving them an opportunity, bruv, because they could go through as well tonight, bruv. He will be unbearable, fam, if they go through. I mean, they play in Brazil, so I don't know. But Brazil are definitely changing their side. Like, they're going second string, bro.
Yeah, they're resting everyone.
They're going to rest as many players as possible. So there's a chance for them still. Just depends on what happens with Switzerland. If Switzerland win against Serbia, then it's different. Because they've already won a game against Cameroon themselves, so. There was a real chance for Ghana today, you know, a proper chance. Here's Bukhari. He looks up. There's nobody really cut back to Kudus. Semenyo's offside. He's offside, man. Yeah, he's offside. He's offside. There was a real chance for Ghana today to win this game because Uruguay have not offered a thing in this tournament. Nothing at all. That first game against South Korea, they were awful.
Against Korea they were awful. Even against Portugal they were awful. And I ain't seen the goal. It seems like they just got 2 scrappy goals and then that's it.
It was 2 defensive mistakes from Ghana. We could just giving the ball away in silly areas. People getting caught up the pitch, like.
Hey, Moss, I know you got a slight agenda against him, but against Son, but he stepped up. He did step up with the assist today.
You called it a slight agenda.
I think said the other way, didn't it?
Yeah, I think we know what it is, but it's so good.
Agenda, racismo.
Yeah. I can't believe we're gonna finish bottom of this group, you know. Started the day in second. Needed a point just to go through, but I don't know what Otto was thinking playing those IU. That is to be them. Both of them should retire. They just need to leave us alone now. We've moved on. Andre's been in this squad since he's 17, 2008. He's been in a Ghana squad since 2008. This is before he won the Under-20 World Cup in 2009. It was already pushing him into the squad. He's done now, cooked. At 32 years old, if you're playing in the Qatari league at 32 years old, yeah, I'm good.
Qatar, yeah, he needs to, yeah. No more from him. Hey, Santi, Sid is going home, it looks like, which I'm happy about.
Hey, they're on the break right now, though. They score. Oof, save again by Ziggy.
You see Moss with Suarez, I hope he can't watch. I hope he starts crying at full time.
Hey, Suarez is still crying, fam. This wasn't the way I wanted him to cry, fam. I wanted it to beat him, and he cried and goes home. Bottom of the group.
Yeah, no, that would have been better still.
It'd have been beautiful.
You know what? Now I just need someone just to be like, you know what? Forget it. Let me just punch him up quickly. You might as well. You might as well at this point.
Strike. Suleiman, a good save. Oh, that's good from Baba Rahman. Come on, push forward. Just cross the... Hey, goodness, what are you doing? Oh, you've wasted that. You've wasted that. There's still so much more time, man. You get a goal, fam. Then they're gonna be panicking. I blame the coaching staff as well, like the people on the bench. Like they had so much time. Why was there no signaling to them to say, look at that? They give the ball away again. Like, why are they not signaling to them to say, yo, like you can still go through?
And Drizzy saying Baba Rahman's gonna get cooked. Yeah, it's not looking good for him, you know.
Yeah, he's been shit as well today.
The spaces.
He's been shit as well today. Don't even understand why he's part of the squad. It's another one of those type of things where it's like, why are we holding on to guys like this? Don't we have better players? Him, Amate, Jiku's on the bench. Since he's come into the national setup, he's been better than him. So why is he not playing alongside Salisu? Why? Bruv, let me turn this one off, bro. Otto's let me down, but they're gonna give him time though. I know that for a fact. They'll give him time because why are you making these subs now? There's no point. There's no point. We have a minute left. Don't even make the subs. What's the point? Like, we're out of the tournament. There's a minute left. Why make the subs now?
Yeah, with a minute left, he's just taking the piss with that
You're
one.
taking the piss because
I don't see the point.
You could have done this a lot way earlier. Like, but yeah, this is. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, I don't know what they should do with him. You know, I feel like you might have to bring in a new manager. Just let him be just part of the staff because he was a team scout before, so he's good at finding players. But in terms of coaching them, nah.
I want to say with the Baba Rahman thing and a few of these other man, do you think they're just thinking because they're playing in England,
Yeah, that's what a
we'll
lot of
take
it
these
is.
man over?
Yeah, that's what a lot of it is. This is the reason why, like, it's interesting because we don't get a lot of local players in our squad. Like, there's like 2 or 3 in this squad that actually play in Ghana. The rest of them, they play elsewhere. But then some players seem to get certain precedence over others. Kofi Chire, number 8 for Ghana, is a way better midfielder than everybody that we have. But he hasn't played any games. He's only come on in certain games. He's the most technically gifted. He plays in the Bundesliga, but because he don't play for no fashionable club now, plays for Freiburg, bro. So it's not a fashionable club. He was playing in Division 2. He worked his way up because he was one of the best players in the second division in Germany last season. He's worked his way up into the Bundesliga, but still doesn't get a start hit. Come on, man. Like that guy could play as a 6, could play as an 8, a 10. He could play out wide, like technically gifted, but he doesn't get a chance. Why?
Yes, I know we always banter with Bundesliga tax, but it's a good league, you know. It's a good league,
He's a good player,
and he's
but
saying he's worked his way up from Bundesliga too.
and he don't get a chance. Better than all of our midfielders, bro. Don't get nothing.
Yeah, Tariq, even for Leicester, Amarty, I don't know about that
Party
guy. You know,
shit. I've been
I
saying
do
this.
not know about that guy.
You lot can go back to the AFCON streams when I was telling you about this guy. Like, he's shit. Like, I've been saying this about him. Like, he's not a good defender. His head always goes. Like, he doesn't know how to keep his cool. Like, and I understand it. When you're a defender, some people can be mad in it, but still, like, not to the point where you're damaging your own team. That's game. That's game. That's game. That's game. That's game, fam. I didn't even change the scores, bro, because I don't care, fam.
Bro, we will address our terrible performance and Otuado as well. We'll address him. But to see Suarez cry,
Rich, that's what I needed. That's what I needed.
small redemption.
I'm not
Bro,
even.
and
I don't even want to celebrate that, bro, because
nah, listen,
I
I'm
would have
happy
preferred
Korea
to
scored.
knock them out. Look, because look at them. Look at these people. Look at what they're doing. They're just disgraceful. Look at them. They're arguing with the referee, bruv, acting as if you won the game. You're out, innit? Why are you crying?
Hey, and then listen, you gotta play Brazil next. Just allow it for a bit.
I'm
Just allow
timing
it
them
for
out,
a
innit?
bit.
I'm
Just
just.
allow it for a
It's
bit.
North Korea, bruv. You've been timed out, fam. Now what? You've been timed out now, innit? Come back next when we watch the next game, innit?
Well, Uruguay players trying to fight the ref. I told someone needs to drop kick Suarez right now. Someone needs to drop kick him.
They're out, though, and that's nice, bro. They're out with you, innit? Like
Bro, as soon as
Good.
Korea
But now
scored,
we
when
can
I was
address
watching, they
we
showed
can address
Suarez's
Ade on that
tears.
because this fraud, when Bukhari, Sulemana, Kiri, all playing, we look lively. And he wants to play defense-minded football.
Nah, man, I'm pissed off. I'm so pissed off. Because Andre is the most experienced player in our squad. I told you already. I said 2008 in Ghana, AFCON. He was in the squad at 16, 17 years old. He was there. He made some appearances under Claude Loire. I remember. I was watching it.
Brothers, I'll shout you.
All right, cool.
Yes.
And this is what you do. You've been in the squad full on 14 plus years. This is what you gave us.
Well, this could have been his redemption. Is not proper. If he scored that, he could have just, obviously, I need to watch the game back. But if he scored that, like you were saying, it would have been a different game. But
a completely different game. I don't know
where
where.
saying
I don't know where Ghana go from here. Honestly, I don't know. Because
Crudder saying, wait, let's wait another 4 years for young blood. But
but he's
depends who
right.
you got.
Nah, he's right. Yeah, the thing about it is that I don't think from the FA there would have been any expectation to do anything in this tournament. Really, like our best performance is 2010. This team is not ready to match that at all. Right? Getting out of the group even would have been a big achievement, and then we could have left it there because everyone said this was the group of death. We all said it when the draw was made. When you look at the makeup of it and how it's ended up, yeah, Portugal have done their job. South Korea have some good players, but maybe not as strong as maybe they've been in like the last 4 or 5 years, let's say. Players are aging and whatnot on their side. Some of their better players are aging and whatnot. Uruguay have a blend of youth and experience, but like still, fam.
They were dead all tournament,
The whole tournament, they was dead, fam.
This game, they decide, you know what, we're going to score 2.
Big up Tariq, man.
They got rolling, man. They got vibes. Oh,
Man,
no.
Tariq.
What we can definitely agree on is this has to be going on Ottawa.
Yeah, 100. It's him. You can't start with those two because they didn't offer a thing.
Nah.
They were jogging. Exactly. I said this already. Look, how can he's 32 years old, Andre, yeah? He's playing in the Qatari league. He's been running around collecting money, bruv. So since he was like 25, he went to Swansea, but he's Swansea, innit? Like they're not. He went to West Ham, did the same nonsense, bruv.
Because the thing that you guys have looked really good is with your intensity throughout the tournament. And when I've been seeing the young players like Bakari, when Suleiman has come on, when Kofi's been in there, like they give you that intensity and energy. And that's what you guys have been lacking a lot. And when I was talking about, you know, Partey and why he's giving the ball away so much is because there's no intensity around him with those guys. There's no one who's going to be able to be playing in there with him. Like they just can't. He's the only one who found Kudus in between the lines, and Kudus was the only one creating real movements in and around. Inaki Williams was isolated throughout that whole first half.
He's been like that from the whole tournament. No movement, no runners around him, nothing.
Exactly.
Like, and this is the problem. It's like Otto has come with this conservative style of football, and remember we told you, like in Ghana we don't play that kind of football. In it, I've never seen it in my life. We don't. Our best football is when we're playing on the front foot.
Yeah. You
like
can see that with the attackers. You
look at the fullbacks here. Like, I'm sorry, but like they're not doing their job. Like, I don't understand how they came in today. Why did Baba Rahman and Seydou come in today when? Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, we conceded 2 goals against Korea, and both of the goals came from the left-hand side. But still, they were a lot better than the 2 in the first game.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know where the FA goes with Otto.
You know what? The one thing that you can say is, you know, it's his first tournament in it, so it's hard to really make a decision straight away off that. And as you said, he wasn't even a coach before, was he?
But yeah, he wasn't. He was a scout. But Tariq, you don't know Ghana, bro. Like they were just on one reactionary thing. Look, I seen a video. Yeah, in our country's not serious, bro. In our parliament, they're talking about Harry Maguire, fam.
I saw that. Yeah.
See, our country's not serious, bro. So watch, like, if let's say the dust settles, yeah, and cooler heads prevail, yeah. The thing you will say is, okay, we'll give him another chance. AFCON 2024, the squad you have to get rid of both of the Ayew brothers at that point.
Yeah.
Replace them with a couple of players, or integrate some of the younger players in the squad, do their thing.
Yeah.
And then we go into that tournament, try and attack that tournament because, you know, there's a big expectation in the country because we haven't won it for close to 50 years.
Yeah.
Right? But knowing my country and how reactionary they can be, yeah, they'll say it's a failure because you finished bottom of the group.
Yeah.
And then the way the media works, yeah, in the country, they'll be piling on him because they'll say what we're saying: defensive type of football, pragmatic type of football, not brave enough. They didn't motivate the players enough or encourage them enough when they were on the pitch and their heads dropped. And then they'll be going to go and look for some foreign coach, and then the next thing you know, we go back to square one again.
Yeah, that's it, man. You need cool heads in these situations because you have got some young players like Ishaku, and you need to be building around them, man. Do you know what I mean?
They are
Suleiman, Bakari, Ishaku, bro. Come on.
Bro, Suleiman, you saw what he did in that second half.
Exactly.
Bro, a 1v1 demon. He's the only one that I know 2-footed. He can go in or inside or out, bro.
Mm-hmm. And Kudus is young as well. You know what I mean?
I'm annoyed, bro. My head is hot, fam. I mean, I understand there was no expectation for us to go out the Uber. When I look how poorly Uruguay performed throughout the tournament,
yeah,
there's more. There was a lot more that we could have taken out of this group. I can't believe it.
Yeah. Isaac, I agree Shaku's not ready, but for him to become ready, you need to be getting him ready for the next World Cup, not for the next AFCON. That's too soon. But the next World Cup, blood him in, give him some minutes.
I mean, I'm interested to see what he does at club level. Can he break into that Sporting Lisbon side? Yeah. I'm interested to see if he can over the next 2 years. And to be honest with you, he's at the right kind of club to give him that kind of chance.
Oh, definitely.
He's not ready yet. Like next World Cup, he should be in the squad. It's just let's hope, you know, like nothing. Like let's say he stays injury free, and there's no politics that stops him from getting that opportunity. Like because, to be honest with you, Andre and Jordan shouldn't even be part of this squad. I was actually. I'm not gonna say I was surprised to see them in the squad, but there's a part of me to say, hey, it's a new tournament. You know, the way we went out of AFCON, they were there. They were at the heart of that.
Yeah.
We're trying to change everything. Let's move forward in this World Cup. But they
I'll-
came.
Yeah. This is where for Ado, I'm not criticized. I wouldn't criticize him for being in the squad, but you can't play him.
Play them. You can't play them.
Like make cameos off the bench.
Yeah, cameos off the bench if you need experience to show things up, or if you're trying to push for a goal, you know that you know one of them can provide something in the game to get you a goal, an assist or a goal. But to start them in the game when there's no urgency, like you mentioned, bro, they were jogging. Like, and I'm expecting my captain. You know, I've missed a penalty, yeah. I know that there's young players behind me, and I'm the most experienced player in the squad. I'm at least encouraging. Come on, guys, let's go. Keep your heads up. Let's keep pushing. But he didn't do none of that. He's like he gave up. And when you do that, some of those players, those young players, they look up to him. He's the guy that they look up to because they saw him do some good things for Ghana in his time with the national team. And because his head dropped, their heads dropped. The game was done at that point.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
simple. Like, I'm annoyed, man. I'm so annoyed, honestly. I'm so annoyed because we even needed a draw. We didn't need to win the game. We just needed a draw.
Yeah,
that's what's even pissing me off even more.
It's true, man.
Big up Aaron Boomer. Cameroon are our only hope left, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Like Brazil second string, bro. That team.
Yeah, we need 5 from Brazil today.
Because Jesus is definitely playing. I know that for a fact. Jesus, Martinelli will play. Anthony will play. Like they can play. Fred, Guimaraes will play. Like, yeah, they can change.
What I'll say for you for Jesus though, similar to how you're talking about Partey, brothers hated in Brazil, you know.
Yeah, because they'll say he's not doing enough.
But he does. But the thing is, I think it's different in international. This is where there's a massive difference in international football. Like certain elements of your play aren't as appreciated, and it's the same for here in England. I think Harry Kane is absolutely he's disgraced by England fans, which is a joke to me. England fans don't rate Harry Kane. Like international football is a different game, bro.
Nah, I hear it. So like I hear it from the Jesus perspective, innit? From club football, yeah, like in terms of like because they're expecting him to score goals at international level, and that's all they'll care about because you don't, you know, because at a tournament you need goals as a striker. You know, you're trying to go for the golden boot and that, yeah, like or to win games for your country. The making the movements and runs off the ball, people aren't even looking at that because they don't care. Like they just want to win the game, innit? But for club level, at a club level now, you'll appreciate a little bit more because you know what that does across the course of a 38-game season, even in the games too, like in terms of making certain movements off the ball that can bring other players into play to help you score goals and win games. But like, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, as for the Kane thing, yeah, like, I feel like people are just annoyed at him dropping deep and playing in that 10 role. Like,
he's our best creative player. That's the maddest part, though.
I know, because obviously the way Southgate sets them up, yeah, like there's no creativity in that midfield area, so he has to do that job. But it's just so annoying, fam.
Yeah, but now, Roland, you have to take positives out of it. Though. I know it's not easy now, but
no. I mean, so basically, like before we started, innit, yeah, like the tournament, I was listening to a Ghanaian journalist here, and he was talking about how the expectation in the country is that this is a newish squad. Like, there's a lot of young players that have been thrown in here together.
Exactly, yeah.
And so there's no expectation really to do anything in this tournament. If we come out of the group, that's a big achievement with, like, you know, a squad that a manager has come in and he's only worked with them for about 5 months. He was an interim guy, and then they've given him that permanent role. It's more looking towards AFCON next in 2024. That is where we can judge this team a little bit better. But, you know, we have to wait for the qualification for all of that. But it's just disappointing now when you had a chance. Because at the start of the day, we were going through. Like, at the start of the day, we were second in the group. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just annoyed, bruv. I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
But yo, let me go into these comments, man. Because I missed out on bare comments. I turned everything off because I didn't want no one to spoil the game for me, bro. Jungle Red Green, big up yourself. African nations need to stop carrying players based on reputations, foreign and based and baggage, etc. That was really poor from Ghana. We gave up as soon as Andre missed that penalty. We'd given up because his head dropped. And the thing about it is surprising from him because in times where we've conceded goals, I always see him encouraging the players. You got that armband on for a reason. And the fact that he wasn't even doing that just kind of made me know that he knew what it was. Because, I mean, everybody talks about their positions in the team. Everybody does. Across the country. Like, they are saying, why are they still there at this point when we're supposed to be moving forward? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Just going to listen to the Ghana spaces. Emotions are going to be high. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to listen into some of them whilst I finish off a bit of work. Commiserations, Roland. Just got home from watching the first half. It seemed like Ghana were mentally and physically second best after the penalty. The determination and belief wasn't there. It's the truth, and this is where your experience plays. You're looking at both of the AU brothers. You're looking at Partey. Who else was there? Amate as well. Those are our most experienced players in that squad. Those four, and none of them could even just communicate with the person next to them to tell them just calm down. We've got a long time in the game to go. Is what it is, isn't it? Is what it is. Yeah, it hurts. This hurts. You second needing only a draw, and then you get the pen at 0-0 to give you the lead, and you end up bottom of the group. It'll hurt. It'll hurt. It's gonna be interesting though to see what happens now because Uruguay also out, and I know people were in the comments laughing. It's funny, but I would have preferred to let him retire with a win here if we won. And let him retire. That would have been nice, but it is what it is. So that means Portugal will face either one of Switzerland, Serbia, or Cameroon, and South Korea will be playing most likely Brazil, looking like Brazil in the last 16. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna go back up and see what comments I've missed. Any good comments I've missed. Yank saying, condolences, brother. You'll be back in 2026 in the US with new blood and young blood in their prime. Much love. Big up yourself. Big up yourself still. What are you saying, Rolls Royce? More investment needed in Ghana now. Those people keep stealing money. That GFA, they keep stealing money. The investment that's needed, they're stealing that money. So I don't know. I just feel like trusting in those young players that they brought into the squad, getting rid of a few more older players, and let's just go again in 2024 for AFCON and then see what happens in the next World Cup. But yeah, I don't know. I can't because the way the GFA have been messing around with the money, I'm cool, man. Honestly, I don't know. Son save South Korea. Partey was missing. Fam. I've had enough. But no. Anyway, people, big up to yourself for coming through, man. I appreciate it so much. I'm sorry I couldn't read the comments during the show. I just needed to turn them off because I couldn't have anybody ruining the game for me. My phone was pinging off a lot during the game. So many messages through so many people. Yeah. I mean, here's what it is. Ghana lose 2-0 to Uruguay. Both teams actually go out, which is actually crazy. South Korea winning at the end against Portugal. Hwang Hee-chan with the goal, what was it, on 90 minutes and 31 seconds. Left it late to get them through. Crazy.
By the way, Wolves fans hate him as well, They hate him.
Yeah, I know, which is actually funny as well. Like, because now they're going to be watching this saying, where was this for us, fam? But yeah, big up Tariq, big up Vibes, big up CM. It's all mad.
Big up, man. I'm sorry for that in the end, man.
Bro, I'm supporting Senegal now, innit? I'm sorry, Tariq, bro. Tomorrow I'm supporting Senegal.
I don't mind that.
They're my sweepstakes team, but I'm just supporting them anyway still.
I don't mind that.
But yeah, shout yourself out, Tariq, still.
Hey, big up, man. Yeah, hopefully I'll be back. Hopefully I'll be back for the weekend. I haven't been very well, as you can probably hear.
You good though? You feeling better?
Yeah, I'm feeling there. I'm getting there. Hopefully be back for next week and doing some more watch-alongs and shows talking about the World Cup. But yeah, man, you can find me at Tweet Talks. You can also find me on Pros Only Sports as well. Definitely will be coming with the Cannon Talk after the World Cup's done. But yeah, man, just getting everything in order and trying to get my health right now. So big up yourself, Rolling and Vibes.
Come on. Big up Vibes as well, man. Shout yourself out still, man. Come on. You've been jumping on these
Listen, just
watch-alongs, fam.
Bun Suarez, but that's all I'm gonna say. Bun Suarez and hope Tariq gets better soon.
Come on.
That's my only 2 messages.
And then for the way you've been talking smack, fam, I don't want to give you too much love in it, but
No, there's no love. I hope you man hold 5. You supported Canada yesterday. I hope you hold 5, big man.
small love. It's gonna be tough for you against Brazil. I can't lie. I can't see anything happening out of that game, but you never know. You just never know. It's been a bit mad in these last few games of the World Cup. Yesterday we saw some madness. The day before we saw more madness. So you just never know. You never know. Small love. I'll give you small love still for Africa still. Big up Super Nick as well. Big up every single time. Come on. Show some love for Sub-Saharan Africa. Yeah, come on. All right, people. We'll be out. Peace.